Well, the Centre for Social Impact has created a free world-class program exclusively for non-profit CEOs designed to fill a huge hole in the philanthropic sector. Well, joining me live is Arminé Nalbandian, CEO of the Centre for Social Impact, and Dr. Nick Chapman, Sila graduate and CEO of Policy Cures Research. Thank you both so much for joining us. Nice to have some friends in the studio. So Arminé, first of all, can you give us a bit of a snapshot of the organisation and perhaps how the NFP sector can benefit from an increase in professional development, investment and training?
Absolutely. Look, the Centre for Social Impact has been around for 15 years and we're actually an Australian leader in social impact education. And we also conduct research for the social purpose sector. And I would say that it's pretty unequivocal, and global research has shown for quite some time that who the leader of an organization is really matters to its success. Now, the corporate sector gets that. There's about 3.6 billion, I think, invested in Australian corporate sector professional development. But unfortunately, the not-for-profit sector doesn't have that same advantage. And what we at the Centre for Social Impact looked at after years of research into what makes a best world-in-class leadership program, we realized that if we didn't do it, it's possible that nobody else would. So we're very proud of what we've created. It is a truly world-class, rivals Harvard, Stanford, and all the top universities globally, a truly world-class leadership development program that's focused on giving not-for-profit CEOs and social purpose CEOs more broadly a chance to sit with their peers and gain a massive experience in leadership of the self, but also of their organization and of what we call the system that they live in.
Wow. And Nick, you know firsthand because you've completed the Sila program created by the Centre for Social Impact. So how did you find it and how are you feeling that it's making a difference for you?
I mean, well, to start with, it has made me a better leader. I think that's an ongoing journey, but I mean, I've really noticed the difference, and I think my team has too. And whether that's through, leadership coaching, the retreats as part of the sabbatical, 3-month sabbatical, where I was able to go off and undertake some of the learning that otherwise might have gone to Harvard. It's given me tools that I just didn't have before. And it's also strengthened our organisation, partly through me being a better leader, but as well through coaching for my step-up leader, who also took on the role of CEO while I was on sabbatical, so strengthening that sort of sustainability of the organisation. And it's enmeshed us more, as Arminé was saying, in this sort of network of other for-purpose organisations. And I think the outcome of having this really strong, close-knit cohort of 24 CEOs who all have shared problems, shared solutions, and someone that you can lean on and continue to learn from, beyond the program finishing has been, incredibly valuable.
Yeah, so it's a 10-month program, Arminé, and we've obviously got some great feedback from Nick, but what is some of the other feedback that you've received?
Yeah, look, I have to say I've been blown away by the feedback, and we've been hearing from CEOs who are in the first cohort, second cohort. Now we're going to South Australia and Western Australia for the third cohort, and they've said it's been life-changing. It's changed the way that they see themselves as leaders, but importantly, how they see their roles and what level of ambition they're setting for themselves in their organization and in the broader system they operate in. And I think it's really important to say that what makes this different is that it's a extremely high level of investment in not-for-profit leaders, and it's fully funded by four of Australia's most visionary philanthropic organizations. So I think $10 million, over 5 years, that level of investment is not something that you normally see in the not-for-profit sector. And we've been just absolutely blown away. And importantly, it's been independently evaluated. That was really important for an evidence-based organization like us. And the evaluation speaks for itself. It has what I would call net promoter scores that are would be Harvard and Stanford would be very, very jealous of them. They're that high. So it is an absolutely incredible result, and we're really proud of it.
Yeah, fantastic. And